have joined today's webinar that is presented by Wockhardt Global Schools team. I'm Mrs. Uma Mohandas. I'm the principal of the CBSE section. I've been in this school for the past 5 years, and over the past 2 years, we have been having the affiliation, both the first affiliation as well as the extended affiliation till 2027. At this juncture, a lot of changes have taken place in the world regarding education, and you all have been part of that process, and you all have been part of that journey. As of now, when we talk about the future of children, a lot of questions arise, and those questions basically are about what the children will do as they move forward, because over the 2 years we've been having hybrid education, online, offline, flipped classroom, blended classroom, so many names for things that have been happening over 2 years. In these circumstances, I particularly have faced many questions from parents, not only from our own school, Wockhardt Global School, but also students who approach me from other schools, parents who have approached me from other schools saying that what do we do? How do we go ahead? What is the future of our children? Well, the future is what we make it to be. How we handle the current situation, what choices we make, and how logically we make those choices, keeping in mind all the aspects that contribute to these choices. So some of the aspects are, number one, what are you good at? What is your aptitude? Very important question that you have to ask yourself. What is your aptitude? What is your characteristics? What are your strengths? What are your weaknesses? Because from self-discovery, other choices begin. Second aspect of it is you are in Aurangabad, a city that is known historically for its past, and currently it is one of the smart cities in India, which means that it is a growing city. So in Aurangabad, what are your choices? What are the schools that you would approach? Because whenever we make an approach to a school, we are looking at what is the history of that school. But at times, there are schools that have begun very well recently, like Wockhardt Global School. So there is another choice for you. Your third aspect of choosing a career is, what do you look for in a career? Are you looking for only money aspect? Are you looking for enjoyment aspect? Or are you looking for a good mix of money as well as enjoyment? So today, keeping these 3 points in mind, Wockhardt Global School thought that as a team, we would reach out to a set of students who are in the absolute center of this controversy, and that is the current class 10 who have just completed their term 1 exam and are approaching their term 2 exam and are in a dilemma. What are we going to do? So the team has come together and decided to put forth certain points, certain ideas, certain notions, as well as offer you certain choices that is being given at Wockhardt Global School in a fabulous way. So with this, I would like to let the listeners and the students know that you are going to interact with 2 senior teachers of our school. There will be others also who would pitch in to answer your questions. 2 senior teachers. One is Mr. Mahesh Khandangle, who has a degree in engineering, but he is a maths buff and has taught many thousands of students in the past. And he has studied the aspects aspects of career choices to a great degree, and therefore he will take you through a whole bunch of subject choices that are offered at Wockhardt Global School. This will be followed by a presentation by Dr. Farhad Khan, who is renowned for her classes in chemistry and in biology, and a very hands-on experienced teacher. And through her also, many students have made it very successfully in their careers. So first we will have Mr. Mahesh, who will present. After Mr. Mahesh presents, if you wish, we can have a 2-minute question answer session and move on to Farhat ma'am, or we will have the whole presentation. While the presentation is going on, I request you all to note down your questions and we can have a very interesting Q&A session. Thank you very much, and my role in this is over for the time being. I will hand you over to the very experienced hands of Mr. Mahesh Khandangle. Over to you, Mr. Mahesh. Sir, you're mute. Sir, you're still not audible. Something has happened. Rahul sir, do you think we can see what the problem is?
He's connected with the microphone, but not audible. I think so.
Sir, you have to choose the audio, na?
Yes.
Mahesh sir, you have to increase your volume of that laptop.
Volume.
Volume.
Mahesh sir, do you want to log out and log in again? Could you try? So while Mr. Mahesh joins us back, I would like to just give some pointers to the attendees regarding a few things about once we have made choices of our subjects or our school or what our career path is going to be. And you look at the assistance that is going to be provided to you from the school and the teachers and the logical manner in which everything has been worked out and planned out for classes 11 and 12. There is another aspect to this, and that aspect is how you are going to plan your own self-study, which is a very important aspect of career development and looking at future careers. So most importantly, you have to ensure that you do have a plan. Yes, great. So I'll just finish this sentence, that you do have a plan. And don't wait for the beginning of 11th standard to create your plan. Start planning straight away. So over to you, Mr. Mahesh. Glad to hear you.
Thank you very much, ma'am. So as usual, some technical hitch comes up, but still we overcome it usually. So good morning, dear friends. Now I understand that all the students in class 10, though they are now focusing on their exams, board exams, which will be coming up very soon. But the parents as well as students, they have some tension in their mind regarding what to do after 10th. Now, see, this is a juncture where you have to take a wise decision, a very important and critical decision regarding your future. And the main decision is what subjects shall you choose in your 11th and 12th. And mind well, this is a very, very important decision as far as your careers are concerned. Your parents may agree that previously this was not very difficult. Even we remember that what you used to do after getting the result of 10th, depending upon the marks. So usually that notion was already created. Okay, he has got more than 80%, he will go for science. Less than 80%, he will go for commerce. And again, less than 60%, he will go for arts. The decision was really very simple. No one was used to think so much, and they used to choose their streams accordingly. But now, and then life was simple in that case because I knew I have taken commerce. These are the subjects which are being offered. So everything was fixed. There were compartments. And once we decide, okay, I will go into this first class, you will get the amenities of the first class compartment. I will go to commerce, you will get those career choices and these subjects. Simple. But now, the National Education Policy of 2020 has introduced many new changes. And one of the important changes, they have removed this compartmentalization of the streams. Now we won't have science stream, commerce stream, art stream, and so on. No. Now the students have full flexibility and control about what subjects they will choose, what they will like to do. But mind well, when there are many alternatives, you will certainly have some confusion, and the responsibilities lie on you. You have to take a correct and wise decision. And that is why what we thought at WGS that since this is a very important decision, we would help, we will guide the students about how to or what subject choices they may opt for depending upon their liking, and what are the repercussions of taking a particular subject choice. So here today we are presenting you some bouquets of subjects and the connected fields, career choices you may have. So that will give you a very broad idea about how to go in for selecting the different subjects in class 11. So, madam, can we have this first slide, please?
So can you view my first slide?
No, I'm not able to see it. You have to share your screen, no?
It's already shared, sir. Jyoti ma'am, are you able to see?
Okay, I got it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now we will discuss the different combinations in form of bouquets. Now on your screen, you see this bouquet number 1. And this is a combination which gives you the widest career choices. And that is the very old famous one, which we call as, or it used to be called as general subjects or common subjects, wherein we have English as the core language. Apart from that, physics, chemistry, maths, biology. So this is a general group, PCMB. along with an optional subject of artificial intelligence. So this choice of subjects will lead you to different careers, both medical as well as engineering. So I consider this combination as the one which has got maximum diversified career choices. So those may be engineering, technology, medical, design, even you can go into defense forces, data scientist, architecture, aerospace. So this is a combination which everyone is aware of. Can we move to second slide, please? Yeah. So this bouquet tool now, this is for those students who somewhat shy of mathematics, correct? So here we are having English as a language, physics, chemistry, and biology. So this is the PCB group, previously called as the medical group, wherein you will not be going in for core mathematics. But mind well, and my observation and suggestion is all those students who opt for biology only because they don't like mathematics, please have some touch with mathematics. It is absolutely important in your further career path. And for that, you can have applied mathematics so that you are in touch with mathematics. And it is always useful to have mathematics as a subject or some base in mathematics. And this particular combination of the subjects will majorly focus on medical sciences. So the career choices will be accordingly related to medical science. So those are MBBS, then dental, even forensic will do, biomedical, nutrition, and so on. Okay. The third bouquet consists of physics, chemistry, biology, once again PCB group, along with psychology and artificial intelligence. Here we have artificial intelligence as an optional subject, and it is always better to have this subject because now onwards the whole world is moving towards digital technology, rather has moved to digital technology, and we will be having this AR and AI things very common. So it is always better to have some knowledge in these subjects, and that is why this is an optional subject which you can take. Apart from physics, chemistry, biology, instead of now maths or applied maths, here you can opt for psychology. And the career choices for this particular combination is towards biotechnology, bioinformatics, psychologist, forensic science, physiotherapy, psychiatry, and so on. So these are nothing but medical careers. Yeah, along with MBBS also. The next combination, the bouquet 4, is having physics, chemistry, mathematics, computer science. So now biology has been replaced by computer science. So this is for those students who don't want to pursue something in biology. English and artificial intelligence, these two common factors we have kept. English is compulsory. Artificial intelligence is the need of the hour. And your main three subjects will be physics, chemistry, maths, which will again lead you to the engineering and technology courses along with design, then NDA. Data scientist is nowadays a very lucrative career which is coming up and has got tremendous applications. So that is also a good career choice. Architecture, aerospace, and likewise the technological careers you can have for this particular subject combination. Next one, please. The fifth combination which can be taken is physics, chemistry, computer science, and applied mathematics. So again, for those who don't want to go in for core mathematics, they can have applied mathematics, and these will lead to careers of data science, food science, hotel management, forensic, and so on. Next slide, please. The sixth combination in this foray is physics, chemistry. Now, no mathematics, absolutely. We have psychology, along with computer science and artificial intelligence as optional one. So this combination will lead you to careers of psychologist, forensic, even nowadays liberal arts is a good option, law, and law you can go in for this particular choices. Next one, please. One more subject combination. Now here we don't have sciences, core sciences we don't have, but the subjects are English, sociology, political science, psychology, along with economics and artificial intelligence. So you must have guessed correctly. So this is previously known as art stream, or nowadays it is called as humanities. For this particular subject choices, what would be the careers? The careers would be in administration, like business administration, MBA, event management, clinical and counseling psychology, and even law you can opt for. Next slide, please. Hello, can we go on to next slide, please?
Sir, it is already there.
8-1.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So now another combination is English, sociology, political science with physical education and economics, and along with it, artificial intelligence. So this combination of subjects can lead to the careers in administration. Once again, you can go in for BBA, MBA, journalism, mass communication, and social works. Next one. A new combination would be like English with sociology, political science, economics, along with legal studies and AI. So the careers which these subjects may lead to are related to law, social work, liberal arts, design, and journalism. Next slide, please. Hello. Next slide. Yeah. Thank you. Now we come down to the third broad field or section, which I may call, usually it was previously known to be the commerce side. So all the careers related to commerce, and what will be the subject combinations for such careers. So here, along with English, we have accountancy, economics, business studies, and mathematics. Mind well, here mathematics, this combination will help you to crack all your career examinations like CA, CS, CMA. So these are the major careers which are opted by commerce students. And madam, keep the previous slide, please. No, previous. Okay. So to crack this CA, CPT, CS examination, mathematics as an important subject, you know. It has got good weightage of 50 marks in the CA CPT exams. So those who plan to go in for CA CPT, CS or CMA, that is Certified Management Accountant, you should take mathematics along with accounts, economics and business studies. Next slide, please. Now this combination is for those who don't want to have mathematics, okay, but they have to manage these exams without mathematics, so you have to take some extra efforts to clear these exams. So along with these subject choices of accountancy, economics, psychology and business studies along with AI, you may go in for CA, CS, CMA, economics and a law. But mind well, here you have to put in some extra efforts for the mathematics part of this exams of CSCPT Foundation. Next choice, please. Another combination which you may have is English, accounts, economics, physical education, and business studies, and optionally artificial intelligence. They will also lead you to CA, CS, CMS, economics, additionally physical training. This is also one of the new field which is coming up very fast and has got vast potential. Next slide, please. So in this choice, in this decision of selecting a proper choice of combination, one thing you have to remember, please. And this is a decision which you have taken already. Now, in standard 10, you must be aware that you have to opt for standard mathematics and basic mathematics, which you must have already done. So one thing is there, if you take standard mathematics in the 10th CBSE board, then during 11th, you can always take core mathematics or applied mathematics. That choice, that flexibility you have. But if you have opted for basic mathematics at the 10th board exam, then you can only opt for applied mathematics in 11th or 12th. Or if at all, if you want to switch for core mathematics, then you will have to appear for this another exam so that you are eligible for taking core mathematics. But if you have taken basic mathematics, please understand that you won't be selecting those careers where mathematics is required. So only applied mathematics is available to you. So I hope all this information will help you or ease or give you some convenience of selecting proper subject combinations in your forthcoming 11th and 12th classes. So I hope this will give you a good ground to think upon and will help you. So thank you very much. Now, Dr. Farad Khan will take you further to show that how WGS works and in what way we will be helping our students to secure the best of the best colleges as well as a good and successful career. Thank you very much. Over to you, Farat ma'am.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. Good morning, dear audience. As you have been guided by Mr. Mahesh sir thoroughly with the subject choices, and I hope you have certain goals in your life. And according to your goals, you have decided now you're the subjects that are being offered by NEP as well as by WGS, because these are the bouquets that will be available everywhere. Now, once you have decided your subjects, now the question arises is where and how. So if you can, to start with, I'll quote here that if you can dream, you can do it. And further, the dreams are not those which are seen while you are asleep, but dreams are those which does not allow you to sleep. Now, to fulfill your dream, you have to take some major steps. So our next question is where and how. So where is the question that you should decide. How we will guide you a little bit. And if you are the part of Wockhardt Global School or you will become the part of the Wockhardt Global School further, then you will be guided thoroughly with how. Yes. So to proceed with, just a minute. In Wockhardt Global School, after your 10th standard, we are very keen for taking learning to your higher level. So Wockhardt Global School offers intensive coaching for CBSE through scientific and systematically designed micro schedule. Now CBSE means, because we are particularly related with CBSE board, we focus on the board syllabus. Scientific and systematically designed micro schedule. Now by the word micro schedule here, I mean that each and everything is minutely planned as to what topics to be taken, when to be taken, what will be the time schedule to complete that topic, what will be the evaluation after that, and so on. How will be the content delivered, and everything. Each and everything is minutely micro planning is done, and that is why this micro scheduling is done for the syllabus, so that we can cover all the syllabus within the time limits. Then we have access to digital technology resources. Now access to digital technology resources does not just means surfing and getting the data from the technology, but we also provide some apps which will help you for your enhancing of learning. So that if you have some difficulty in any topic, you are stuck somewhere, you can go through that apps, you can get the content, you can go through the videos which are available on the app, plus thousands of MCQs are available on that app, which will give you a thorough practice session. So we have very good apps which are available with us, which we share with our students also. Apart from digital, we have well-equipped library and laboratory also. Then we have a masterclass series by top faculties on regular basis. Now masterclass series will be delivered by the experts in the faculty from Aurangabad as well as from out of the Aurangabad, which will take the topic to a little higher level. In-depth knowledge of that particular topic will be given. Of course, the topic will be chosen which is difficult in the content and all that. And like this, we provide the masterclass series. So you will get the experience of the outside faculties also. Then we have study hall concept. Study hall concept here means we have a particular time slot allotted to the students, wherein these students will have the clarity concept point with the faculty members, the particular topic that is taught during the week or during that day where you are finding difficulty. So one-to-one interaction will be taken place in this study hall concept. Plus we will solve the practice questions, the difficult questions where you are stuck in the study hall concept. So basically it is a self-study hour wherein you will be monitored by the particular faculty related to that particular subject. Then completion of board syllabus with proper conceptual knowledge and subjective preparation. As you all know that you will be preparing for some of the other competitive examinations, but along with the competitive examinations, you are bound to clear your board examinations also. And while preparing for objective, we neglect the subjective part. That is, students lost the interest to write the subjective answers. So we focus on subjective part also. So subjective preparation and conceptual knowledge is clear so that on any topic, you can elaborate it. Your preparation is done in that way that you don't have to focus separately on subjective and separately on objective part. Then we also provide coaching for competitive examinations like NEET, JEE Mains, JEE Advanced, CA CPT along with the regular academics. For this, we have classroom programs with highly experienced and qualified faculty. As ma'am has already said and sir has also highlighted, we have very experienced and qualified faculty for all the subjects. And accordingly, the classroom programs are planned with them so that you are able to clear your competitive examinations as well as you are able to complete your board pattern also. So we will have a detailed explanation of each and every topic of all the subjects, clarity, conceptual explanation, clarity of the topic, and every minute details of that particular topic will be taken care by the expert faculties which is available with Wockhardt Global School. Then WGS faculties also focus on building strong conceptual base and develop application skills. Now, since you know that there is a quite a big gap between the 10th standard syllabus and 11th standard syllabus, when you will step into 11th standard, you will come to know, and those who are in 11th, they already know. So there is a quite a big gap, or we can say content difference between standard 10th and standard 11th difficulty level. So the concept has to be cleared, and we focus on concept clarity. Along with the concept, CBSE basically focuses on application skills. So usually if you see the pattern of the questions, CBSE asks very few knowledge-based questions, but is focused on application skills. So we practice in that way. First the concept clarity, and then we develop the application skills, that this particular knowledge, how and where you can apply it according to the given situation. Then while preparing for this, we have very limited students in a batch. This limited number ensures the one-to-one interaction, personalized and individualized attention of the faculty member with that particular students, and the interaction. If you will see outside, we have more than 100 students in a batch. The faculty comes, explains, and then moves away. They don't bother whether the particular person sitting on the first bench or sitting on the last bench has absorbed or not, have gained or not, and just they move on. So to avoid this type of indulgency, we are having very limited students in a batch, and particularly we want to focus on one-to-one interaction so that each and every doubt is cleared for that particular students, and that students can move on with ease during the 2 years tenure. And hence we focus on personalized and individualized attention on each and every student. Then once this concept clarity and everything is done, we have to evaluate whether your performance is up to the level or not, where you are lacking. So we have what we can say, the best plan for continuous assessment and performance tracking with regular tests and exams. And for this, we have planned 24 weekly assessment tests. That means you will have every week assessment being done for all the subjects according to the topics which have been covered during that week. Then we will have 8th monthly assessment test every month, that particular topic which is covered during the month. That means first part will be taken in a week, then whole will be taken in a month. Like this, you will have 24 weekly test, then 8 monthly test, then 2 term end test. Now this 2 term end test is important for your board examination. As you are appearing for competitive examination, you have to clear your board examinations also, and you require a certificate of 11th qualified as well as 12th qualified, right? So for that we have 2 term end test depending upon the board pattern. Then we will have 3 mock tests as per the board pattern. So as I said before also, we prepare you for the objective as well as subjective. So for subjective preparation, we have this 3 mock tests as per the board pattern every year. Then we have 3 mock tests on JEE and NEET patterns so that you are well versed. Where do you stand, where you are lacking, which topic needs to be revised or revisited again, and so on. So for this purpose, we have the mock test based on the JEE and NEET pattern. So once the knowledge is imparted, once it is grasped by you, continuous assessment will be done and your performance track will be taken care of, whether you are upgrading yourself, where do you like, and accordingly the things will be done. If you have some where somewhere loop points are there or something like that, will be taken care by our expert faculties. Now for that, where you are lacking, we have remedial classes. So remedial for both CBSE and competitive examinations. Now by CBSE and competitive examination, I mean here by subjective and objective both. So if you're lacking in the board pattern, subjective part, some part is not understood or you're not able to express yourself, then we will have the remedial session for it. As well as we will have the remedial sessions for the competitive examination. If you're not doing in a particular topic, doubt clearance session for each subject will be taken by the senior faculties. Whichever topic you are finding difficult, whichever part of the topic you are finding difficult, you will have a doubt clearance session with that particular faculty. Then intensive coaching will be provided to you according to CBSE board syllabus. So wherever you find difficulty for the subjective part, intensive coaching will be again imparted to you. That means we will revisit that topic, we will re-explain you that topic, and we will take care of your difficulty and we will clear your doubt. We will take you ahead. We will improve your performance by this remedial and doubt clearance sessions. Then we have regular practical training in the main and optional subjects as per NEP guidelines. Now your practical training in the main and optional subjects means, as you all know, that if you opt for CBSE board, we have 70 plus 30 or 70 plus 20 pattern, 80 plus 20 pattern, right? So for sciences, basically we have 70 plus 30, and for other subjects we have 80 plus 20. Now this 20 and 30 marks for subjects are totally in the hands of the students. They are totally in the hands of the students. Now if you will go anywhere in the coaching classes, what happens? You are busy in your coaching classes, you appear for the you attend the classes, you appear their weekly test, you are busy in the coaching, then suddenly you land up in the college in the month of the January, and you find that a lot of things has to be done related to the practicals. Now you are focusing on your 30 and 20 marks at the extreme point, that is where you are supposed to prepare, where you are supposed to revise in the month of January. You are landing in the school to complete your backlog. So this is basically a problem when you are focusing on the coachings. You neglect the college part. But here in WGS, we take care of the practical simultaneously. So every week one practical will be taken. Every week you will complete that writing part of the practical, and evaluation will be done accordingly of that practical journals. So in the month of January, when you are appearing for the prelims and the mock test, your practical part will be completely done. It will be ready in your hand, and you don't have to focus, or you don't have to pay much attention to that part, so that as per your planning, whatever your planning is done, your daily practice schedule, your daily test will be done simultaneously. You will not feel the burden of the practicals at the last moment, which will ensure that your 30 and 20 marks related to the practicals are safe in your hand. Obviously that will increase your percentage, right? So that will be safe in your hands. With this, I want to conclude that Wockhardt Global School provides a complete career solutions under one roof. That means we are taking care of your board syllabus also. We are taking care of your competitive syllabus also. We are taking care of your subjective way of answering and subjective way of attempting the questions, as well as objective ways. So everything will be taken care by WGS for your competitive examination as well as for your board examination, to ensure that you successfully qualify once you enter our Wockhardt Global School family. So now I open the session for questions. If you have any doubts, the session is open for question and answers. Yes.
Thank you, Dr. Farid.
Yes.
Have we mentioned CL4?
No.
No. So I would like ma'am to just talk a little bit about the CL4. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. We also provide counseling, regular counseling sessions. 2 or 3 sessions per year, we have special counseling for the students related to their academic aptitude and so on. And apart from this counseling, we also offer the CL4 platform. Now, CL4 platform is an international onboard platform which provides you about various opportunities available in the colleges and universities in India as well as outside India. It is in India as well as outside India. Once you are in Wockhardt Global School, we will enroll you in the CL4 platform, and this CL4 platform properly guides you through the subject choices that you can make after 12th standard, where you want to land, what you want to do, which college, which university is providing you that particular subject, and what procedures they have, and so on. So if you want to opt in India as well as outside India, in any of the country, it will be thoroughly guided by the CL4. So counseling is basically taken care, especially by the Wockhardt Global School. Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Over to you, ma'am.
Thank you. Yes. Thank you so much, Mr. Mahesh and Dr. Farid. I think you have given a very, very clear idea about what is on offer at Wockhardt Global School. Right now, all of you attendees, even teachers are there. You may ask your questions by raising your hand, and you can put on your audio and ask the question. If you don't want to be on video, it is just fine, no issues. So we will wait for your questions. I would like our class 10 and class 9 students, even I have class 11 students here who can ask a few questions, or are you putting it in the chat box? You may put your question also in the chat box. No issues. There are still people who are trying to enter the meeting.
Yes, ma'am. I think 2 or 3 have joined right now.
Just now.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think Shambhavi, Shravani, I saw one Aditi just now. Then there was another Shravani from another school who has joined us. So if you are interested in asking questions, even related to careers, we shall take up those questions. Till you all think of some questions, I would like to just 1 second. So I'd like to give you, all a few more pointers regarding what happens now. What you have seen, what Mr. Mahesh has shown you, is a whole set of choices that probably very few colleges or very few schools or junior colleges will be offering you. The choices of the creation of these subject choices have been made in such a way that you get maximum opportunity to choose a career. Even if mid 11th standard you change your mind, you have an opportunity to go in for different careers that have been shown to you today in the PPT. Second aspect is what Dr. Farad has shared with us is the whole journey that you would be taking once you join Wockhardt Global School in Standard 11. And what is that journey about? That journey is about how things have been planned, how it would be executed, and what are the ways in which you would be taken through the process to the extent that you don't have to think about what is going to happen next, because a whole year plan, in fact the 2-year plan, will be laid out for you, keeping in mind all the directives that come from the competitive exam councils as well as from the CBSE. But what is important over here? What is important over here is that you have to follow that path. You have to ensure that along with what the teachers are, what the faculty members would be guiding you through, you have to align yourself with them. And you also have to think of different ways in which you can, assist them to assist you. Now, this is a very difficult concept. So there has to be a good synergy between you and the faculty, which means things have to be done on time. You have to be on top of your game. You kind of have to have fun maybe once in 3 months, not every day. But if you consider the whole process as something that you enjoy doing, then you will find that this journey will turn out to be something much more than what you thought it would be. So keeping these points in mind, if you can figure out that, okay, this is the place I want to be, this is what I want to do, then you are most welcome to join our school, because right now also our students of class 11 can tell you that they are being taken on this journey in a very beautifully planned and counseled manner. So I'm still waiting for some questions to come from you. So shall we wait for a minute or two, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, audience, please, if you have any doubts, anything you want to clear it.
Our own students are very quiet. I wonder why. Is it so clear that this is good or Durgesh is there, Fariha is there, Ruhika, Rudraksh. I have one Shravani Gaike who has joined this session. Zara. If you all have any questions, you all may either put it in the chat box or you can directly ask, or you can send a message to one of your teachers and we will answer your questions. Ma'am, we'll go to the next slide.
Yes, ma'am.
I just have to make one correction here. 15th April is actually Good Friday, which is a holiday. So we will change the date, but definitely the classes will start immediately after class 10 exams are over. We will inform you at a later date as to when it is going to start. Those who are guests and others, you all can take an image of this particular slide and you can connect with Dr. Farath, whose email has been given, academics.fk21@gmail.com. Visit our website and you can also call on this number and you may ask any and all type of questions. We are here to answer your questions regarding career choices as well as subject choices at WGS. We have one more slide, ma'am.
No, ma'am. This is the last one.
Oh, right. So now we can there is so much silence from the other end, so I must congratulate Farath ma'am and Mahesh sir for explaining everything so nicely in detail that there is no doubt in anyone's mind.
Yes,
Is
Simran, you
500
can
a
ask.
good score in NEET? There is a question, ma'am. Is 500 a good score in NEET? Durgesh has asked.
Yes, 500 is a good score, but Durgesh, I want to make you clear here that it depends upon the merit that comes on that in that particular year. So if the merit is 590, 560 in that year, then 500 is definitely a good score. But if you know that this year a child has scored out of a NEET examination, which has never happened, 720 out of 720, so definitely it depends upon the merit. It definitely depends upon the merit. And one more thing I want to make you clear here that students, not rank is taken into consideration, but percentile rank is taken into consideration. Now, if you are aware of this mathematical concept percentile rank, then you will come to know that if 10 students are getting a particular score, suppose 500, Durgesh, so you will be assigned either number 1 or number 10 in that. So that rank automatically goes down. So percentile rank is taken into consideration while taking the merit list for NEET. Clear, Durgesh?
Yes, ma'am. Thank you,
So
ma'am.
please don't stick to some scores. You have to cross 600 and above to enter a good government medical college. It should be 600 and above. Because if a student can score 720 out of 720 in the current year, then maybe next year also it is possible. Right?
Okay.
And it may be you also, Durgesh.
Yes, why not? Why
Yeah.
not? Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
So I think what Dr. Farath is also telling you, telling everyone present over here, that don't set your sights so low. Set your sights much higher. Then what happens is that you will end up with a score good enough to get into the colleges and the institutions of your choice. Any more questions? Right. So we can stop the screen, the screen sharing. And all of you can come on video, please, so that we can take one image also of all of us on video. If the new students do not want to be there, no issues. Spotlight of ma'am can be removed. Rahul sir, can we have everyone on the screen? Yeah, great. Yeah. Okay, so if we can take one or two images, and it's mostly teachers, can we have more of the students? Can we have a student group here, please? Yeah. If the students can come on video, more of the students, please. Yeah.
Please come on the video, students.
Okay, and a few teachers also, I guess. Yeah. Fariha, Rudraksh, Shravani, Simran, Ruhika, Zara. Yes. So can we take a picture of this? Yes. Yeah. Shambhavi. Yes. Okay. This is good enough. Right. Taken, sir?
Yes, ma'am. Taken.
Yeah. Okay. So thank you very much, all the students who have attended this webinar. I'm sure due to the lack of questions, I believe that it is an indication that things have been explained very, very clearly to you. But I'm also very sure that as time passes and as new things appear in the horizon, you will have questions. Please understand that Mr. Mahesh, Dr. Farad, Ms. Jyoti, Mr. Tambe, and myself, we all are there to assist you to make your choices and to counsel you about what choices to make. In terms of your choice of colleges of the future, we all know CL4 is there, and CL4 is a self-directed counseling portal where once you enter the details, you get the assistance as to whatever it is that you want to ask. Okay, so thank you very much, all of you. Special thanks to Dr. Farad and Mr. Mahesh for putting together this webinar. I believe it is pretty successful because for me, if no questions are asked, it means that everyone has understood what was presented. Thank you so much, Rahul and Santosh sir, and all the other teachers who have contributed to this webinar. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am. Bye.
See you all in school tomorrow. Bye.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.